Let us begin by finding stillness. Let us settle into this quiet moment here at the beginning of the day, before the demands and the noise rise up around us. We pause now and breathe and let ourselves be present. We open our hearts to what is good and true and kind. We come into this space with honesty, with simplicity, and with hope. And we begin by giving thanks. We are grateful for this breath, for the life that moves through us, for the gift of waking once more to a world that holds us. We are thankful for rest that restores, for the quiet that soothes, for the mercy of sleep and the grace of morning light. We give thanks for the people we love, for the hands that have held us, for the voices that have spoken kindness into our lives. We are grateful for shelter, for warmth, for the simple provisions that sustain us through each day. We give thanks for bodies that carry us, even when they ache, even when they tire, even when they remind us of our limits. We are thankful for minds that think, that wonder, that seek to understand, even when understanding feels far away. We give thanks for this day that stretches out before us, unwritten and open, full of small moments that matter more than we know. And as we stand at the threshold of these hours ahead, we ask for help in seeing clearly. Help us to notice what is true and to turn away from what only pretends to be true. Give us the wisdom to recognize the difference between what is urgent and what is important. Teach us to see the people in front of us, not as obstacles or interruptions, but as souls worthy of attention and care. Help us to be present where we are, not lost in worry about what has passed or anxiety about what might come. We ask for the grace to accept what we cannot control and the courage to tend faithfully to what we can. Give us patience with ourselves when we stumble, when we forget, when we fall short of who we hope to be. Help us to speak with gentleness, to listen with openness, to respond with kindness even when it costs us something. Teach us to hold our opinions lightly, to make space for other voices, to remember that we do not see the whole picture. We ask for humility that does not diminish us, but grounds us in what is real. Help us to admit when we are wrong, to apologize when we have caused harm, to repair what we have broken when repair is possible. Give us the strength to forgive, not because the hurt was small, but because carrying bitterness makes us small. Help us to release what we have been holding too tightly, the grievances and the grudges, the old stories that no longer serve us. Teach us to trust that letting go is not the same as giving up. We ask for eyes that see beauty in ordinary places, in the faces of strangers, in the rhythm of daily work, in the small kindnesses that pass between people. Help us to notice the quiet gifts, the ones that do not announce themselves, the ones we might easily overlook. Give us hearts that remain soft, even in a world that often feels hard. Help us not to grow cynical, not to armor ourselves so completely that nothing can reach us. Teach us that vulnerability is not weakness, that tenderness is not foolishness, that caring deeply is not naive. We ask for the wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain silent. Give us words that heal when healing is needed, and the grace to withhold words that would only wound. Help us to listen, truly listen, without planning our response, without defending our position, without waiting for our turn. Teach us that sometimes presence is enough, that we do not always need to fix or solve or explain. We ask for patience with the pace of growth both in ourselves and in others. Help us to remember that change is slow, that transformation takes time, that healing cannot be rushed. Give us the grace to keep showing up, even when progress feels invisible, even when we cannot see the fruit of our efforts. Help us to trust the process, to plant seeds without demanding immediate harvest, to do the work without needing constant proof that it matters. We ask for compassion toward those who are struggling, those who are grieving, those who are lost. Help us to withhold judgment, to offer mercy, to extend the benefit of the doubt. Give us the courage to reach out, to check in, to say the simple words that let someone know they are not forgotten. Help us to be faithful in small acts of care, in the gestures that seem insignificant but carry weight we cannot measure. We ask for strength for the hard conversations, the uncomfortable truths, the necessary confrontations. Give us courage that is not loud or harsh, but steady and clear. Help us to speak truth without cruelty, to hold boundaries without contempt, to stand firm without rigidity. Teach us that kindness and honesty can live together, that we do not have to choose between being good and being real. We ask for the ability to carry our own burdens without collapsing under their weight. Give us resilience that does not harden us, endurance that does not exhaust us, hope that does not depend on circumstances. Help us to ask for help when we need it, to lean on others when we cannot stand alone, to receive care as gracefully as we try to give it. Teach us that needing support is not failure, that community is not optional, that we were never meant to do this alone. We ask for peace in our inner worlds, in the places where anxiety whispers and fear takes root. Calm the restless thoughts, the racing minds, the endless loops of worry that steal our sleep and cloud our days. Give us the ability to return to our breath, to anchor ourselves in the present moment, to remember that we are held. Help us to trust that we do not have to have everything figured out right now, that it is enough to take the next right step. We ask for the grace to meet this day as it comes, not as we wish it would be. Help us to accept what unfolds without bitterness, to adapt without resentment, to remain flexible when plans change. Give us the serenity to release our grip on outcomes, to do our part and then let go, to remember that much is beyond our control. Teach us that peace is not the absence of difficulty, but the presence of trust, even in the midst of difficulty. And as we prepare to step into the hours ahead, we ask for one more thing. Help us to remember that we are loved, not for what we accomplish or produce, but simply because we are. Help us to carry that truth with us, to let it shape how we see ourselves and how we move through the world. Give us the grace to extend that same unconditional regard to others, to see them as more than their usefulness, their performance, their ability to meet our needs. Help us to honor the dignity in every person, including ourselves. And now, as we close this time of quiet, we give thanks once more. We are grateful for this moment of pause, for the chance to begin again, for the possibility that lives in every new day. We step forward now with open hands and willing hearts. We go gently, we go humbly, we go with hope. May we be kind today. May we be present today. May we be at peace.